Hey, what's up, y'all? Silent Alonzo here. I just want to talk about some Terra Luna. And I know that I talk about another project mainly on here. So if this is the first time that you're encountering my channel, I'm just going to tell you my story about Terra Luna because I think that there are some lessons that you should learn from because oh my god, I made the worst trade that I have ever made in dealing with Terra Luna. Oh my gosh, man. Look, check this out. So, everybody saw what happened, and you've got people like me, I'm an opportunist. I'm like, man, look, let me throw a little something at it and see what it does. And I shared on my posts. It's like, yeah, I put $2 in. I'll set it to sell at $1, right? Well, shortly around that time, I was like, man, well, let me go ahead and throw a little more because I think, throwing $2 is nothing, right? So I went ahead and threw $2,500 at this, right? So look. I'm sitting over here at work and I'm with my coworker. It's really me and one other guy that work together, right? So shout out Chris, man. But so he bought in earlier that morning, and it was really his first purchase ever. No. I'm lying. He actually bought Doggle on Mars first, but this is the first one where he actually turned a profit that quick. Man, this boy put uh $30, I believe it was, and by the end of the morning shift, due to the crypto.com glitch or whatever the heck was going on there, it was showing 55 cents. I think he had $1,000 or something like that in there, man. And I really don't know, what exactly he pulled out of it or whatever. I know that he was able to cash out some, and he was really excited about that. So that excitement led to me putting in this $2,500, right? So look, check this out. So I'm getting ready to leave work, and I'm like, screw it. I'm finna put this 2,500. I'm gonna set it to sell at 30%. I've been watching the chart. I've been looking at the pattern. It's just basically I'm buying the low and I'm gonna sell. I'm not even gonna sell the high. I'm just gonna sell it mid range, get 30% and pull out, right? It's just gonna be a quick deal. That's what I thought. Oh my God. I put this $2,500 into this. And by the time I got home, my commute is about two hours, 2.5 hours sometimes, right? So by the time I got home, it was worth $9. It went from $2,500 to $9 in 2 hours, bro. I was like, I was sick, man. I was just out of there, man. I couldn't believe it, bro. I felt like I got robbed. I was like, I can't believe this, man. So, bad trade, worst trade that I've ever made. $2,500 down to $9 and like that. And but check this out. I afterwards, well, I started researching why, and it was because Binance had announced that they would delist them if they got below a certain range, right? That they would delist Luna if they had gotten below a certain range, and they actually that actually created a real sharp downward movement, man. Just created that falling knife that got it all the way down. I believe it was 6 zeros, man, and it let it, I guess after they actually did delist them, that's when it went all the way down to the 6 zeros. Because I woke up, I think it was around 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up and I saw that there were that many zeros. I was like, oh my God, this is done. This is done for. I lost that money. There's no way I'm recouping. And, just in the middle of the night, I just didn't think about it. I should have just thrown something at that bottom, man. I just thought it was over with. I just thought everything was gonna get delisted everywhere, and I was just out of the money or whatever. But man, look at this. By the time I got to work, all right, so on my other commute, had I bought in at that very, very bottom, by the time I got to work, I would have had I put in the $2,500 in the morning instead of when I left work, um, I would have cleared. If I'm doing my math right, I would have cleared like $250,000, man, like that. Just as quick as I lost the 2,500, I would have made it. So I guess you could take whatever you want to take out of this story, man. But what I want to give to you is that timing can make the biggest difference in your trades, man. Make sure that you're really researching this. I mean, to me, $2,500 is a lot. You know what I mean? It may not be to some of you, but $2,500 is a lot to me. And you've got to. I kind of did that spontaneously, and I should have gone and researched a little bit more and seen what exactly was going on, and if maybe I would have caught a hint of what Binance was planning to do. And had I done it and I was still willing to take the risk, which knowing myself, I might have been, it would have been more beneficial to wait until Binance actually delisted it and then made the purchase, because I think it was, like I said, $250,000. And I think that it climbed enough to where I would have seen a couple mils off of that $2,500 investment. So I missed it, man, by, just a few hours. I wanted, maybe half a day. Had I been patient, had I took the time to research just a little bit more, this may be a happy story, man. I may be telling you I made the best trade of my life. And, I know you're probably thinking, so what is my opinion of Luna? Hey, look, man, the crypto market is like this, man. It's risky. Everything is a risk. So you've got to decide where you're going to take your risk. Do you believe that the upside potential of this is really high? I think that it can go up. And if it goes up, I'm thinking the 1 or 2 cent mark is going to be the top. You know what I mean? I don't think we're going to be seeing a $10 Luna. That's me. I mean, if it pushes beyond a cent or two, goes to 10 cents, I mean, if you look at the math, it just doesn't, to me, it doesn't look like that's actually possible. But if we can get to 1 cent from this point now to 1 cent, there is money to be made there. You just have to look at it. I don't know if reading the charts is going to help, because this is a very sensitive matter. There could be a plan like they've been mentioning that actually works, and you see that momentum, you see that move upward, and then you could also, hear some negative news, and then you see it dip downward. But is there money to be made there? Is there potential? Do you look at it daily and see a 30, 40, 50% increase daily to where you can trade the lows and sell the highs? I see them, I see them. I've been putting a couple bucks there trying to recoup, and I have recouped half of what I had originally lost, man. So, you know, if you want to jump in there, just don't make the same mistake as I did. And that's why I'm sharing this story, because when I put that 2,500, it was like magic. It was like magic. 2,500 down to $9. I was just like, whoa. So I'm gonna leave you with that. If the timing was right, I may be a millionaire right now, but since I didn't time it correctly, I'm a little bit short, man. So I'm gonna leave it to you with like that, man. I'm not gonna say my original catchphrase here. I'm not gonna say "get you some," because I am not endorsing. I am just sharing my story, and hey, it could have gone either way, man. I think it was a worthy gamble, man, and it may be worthy for you, man. But I'm gonna be trading a little bit here and there and see what it does, man. And just have fun with it, man. Y'all have a good evening. Peace.